Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my review of the Doctor Who 50th Anniversary Special, The Day of the Doctor. This is going to be an awesome review because the episode, let me just start off by saying that was awesome. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Here's how it's going to work. First, I'm going to tell you a little resume of the episode, a little recap, and then I'm going to tell you some things that I loved about the episode and some things that I didn't like about the episode, and then in the end I'm going to give you my final review of this episode. So yeah, let's do it. First, a little recap of the episode. This contains massive spoilers, so if you have not watched the episode, do not watch this part. Okay, let's go. Do not watch this video at all. The Doctor and Clara meets up, and immediately they get flown away with a helicopter by the organization UNIT to see a picture from Queen Elizabeth I that turns out to be a 3D painting by Time Lord Creation. A little while later, a rift in time and space opens up that brings Matt Smith and David Tennant's Doctors together. At the same time, another place in history, John Hurt, who is the 9th regeneration, just arrived to the place where he is going to make the decision to kill all the Time Lords and Daleks in order to end the Time War and save the universe. He then meets Billie Piper, who is the inside of a box disguised as Rose Tyler at the time where she was Bad Wolf. And after a little bit, the same rift in time and space from before appears again, and so now all three Doctors are at the same place in the 1500s England, together with young Queen Elizabeth I and a bunch of Cygons from the original series who are trying to take over the world. Turns out they have jumped into a 3D Time Lord painting to wait there for about 500 years until the Earth is more attractive to them, and so 500 years later they are trying to take over the world because their home planet was destroyed in the Time War. But with the three Doctors' help, they are able to stop the Cygons and save the Earth. But a more serious thing has occurred. John Hurt's Doctor now has to make the choice. He chooses to kill the Time Lords and the Daleks in order to save the universe. But just when he's about to do it, Matt and David's Doctors turn up to do it with him. But just before they're about to do it, they all get an idea. If that idea works, they will be able to save the Time Lords in a time lock in the Time Lord 3D painting, and then let the Daleks destroy each other in the meanwhile. Hooray! The plan works, and it all ends out happily, and David's Doctor even gets married to Queen Elizabeth I. So that is basically how the episode went. Alright, now here are some things that I loved about the episode. I love to see David Tennant back in action as the Doctor, and I love to see Billie Piper back in action as well, because those two are really brilliant actors. So, I love that. And I love the fact that the most of the episode didn't really occur on Gallifrey. A lot of it was somewhere else, which I was a little afraid that it was going to be. So that's awesome. And I loved in the ending where Tom Baker made an appearance. That was awesome. And I loved John Hurt's acting. He didn't seem too old or anything, and I was afraid of that, so that is awesome. And I loved all the references to the old Doctor, which happened during the entire episode. That was awesome. And of course, I liked Matt Smith and Jenna Louise Coleman's acting. They were both awesome. They were both awesome actors. So it was awesome to see them together once again before the Christmas special. Now here are some things that I disliked about the episode. Let me start with the worst one. I really disliked the fact that Billie Piper didn't play Rose. That sucked. I also didn't like the young Queen Elizabeth. I feel like they should have made her a little older. Because she just seemed too young and too irresponsible, which is not how we want to remember a queen. And I also didn't like the Time Lords uniforms that they wore. They were just boring. And I didn't like the fact that Tom Baker was the only Doctor from the original series who appeared. I know a lot of the old Doctors appeared in like 1 or 2 seconds, but that's not enough. He was the only Doctor from the original series who appeared for more than like a minute. So. Also, I didn't like the Time Lords' attitude towards the Doctor. They called him a madman and a crazy psycho and everything. They were just very rude to him, I felt like. I didn't like that. After all, he was the one who saved them. Also, the Daleks appeared way too little in the episode. They were only in it for about 10 minutes of the episode. That's not a lot. They should have been in like half of the episode. They should have had an important role in that episode. Now here's for my review of the episode. I give the episode 5 out of 5 TARDISes because it was just awesome. You know, David Tennant, Billie Piper, Matt Smith, Jenna Louise Coleman, John Hurt, all of them played awesome. They all did an amazing job. They are all amazing actors, and that just makes the episode so much more awesome. And I definitely recommend it to all Whovians out there. You guys have to see it. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to give a like and be sure to leave a comment. And be sure to subscribe as well. And be sure to check out my Facebook and my Twitter page. And be sure to check out my main channel as well. And the most important thing, be sure to check out my next video, which is going to be a list of my top 5 favorite doctors. And you can watch that right here. Allons-y.